Welcome everybody, welcome back. Here we are with, I believe it's part 3 of Operation Stinger Electronics Everything. So now we're gonna go ahead and install this rear view camera. That's actually pretty freaking amazing. So I believe this is the Echo Master. Looks like part number is MRC-HDDVR. Yes, it does have a built-in DVR built in it, which is pretty cool. So basically this is how the setup works. So obviously you've got the camera, the rear view mirror. And I'll see if you see here, I've got a camera facing out. And then in the packaging also comes a camera as well that you can go ahead and install. Put it wherever you want. I mean, I'm probably gonna put in the back license plate area. That way it can face the rear. So that's pretty cool. And it looks like it does come with a built-in, I won't say built-in, but it does come with the 64 gig micro SD card, which I gotta find out where that is. Not gonna lie. Should be in there somewhere, probably somewhere around here. Anyway, I gotta take a look at it, but very cool screen. So obviously you got dual action, lots of little goodies inside of it. So it's gonna work well with my current Stinger High 10. But in this kit, obviously you get the rear view mirror. Looks like this is the, I wanna say extension that goes from the radio to the rear view camera. Here's your rear view camera, extension, power, and all this good stuff goes to the back of the radio. And I believe this also has navigation as well. So here's the camera, the antenna, and a little bit of hardware to it. So again, guys, depending on what you want to do, and I believe I've seen some videos where it's got like a split screen. So you'll have, you know, one side screen facing forward, so whatever's recording forward, and then the other side facing the rear. So I can kind of see both, which will be pretty interesting. And I believe this also has a built-in microphone built inside of it, so you can kind of listen like inside the car for whatever reason. Let's go ahead, jump in the car, dismount the rear view OEM one. It should be pretty easy. All right, guys, so here we are inside the car now. So it looks like, hopefully you guys can see that. Move this out the way a little better. So right here, looks like if I just wedge like a flathead in there, which I have right here, this should just pop right off. And I'll be able to see exactly what is holding the rear view camera in place. So let me go ahead and take care of that real quick. Hopefully you guys can see it, guys, but yep, there is the clip right here. So that way you guys know where to pop it open. And then boom, there goes that. Okay, and then let me see what's holding this in place. There is that bolt right there that is holding the rear view mirror in place. So all I did really just twisted it and then out it came out. See right there. So now just go ahead and unclip there and the rear view mirror will be out. Alrighty, guys, so this is what you're gonna need in order to mount your new monitor. Obviously you can see here you've got, again, the bolt that I was telling you about, and this is the hardware that is needed. It's pretty simple. Let's see if we can get this angle. So you're going to take this out. This is the Allen key. This is the mount, and then you got the little screw. So all you're going to do is, you see here, hopefully you guys can see that little hole right there. There goes your screw. Just going to hand tighten it for now. There you go. And then it's going to just go ahead and it's going to mount just like this. And then you're going to go ahead and, if you guys can see that. Hopefully you guys can see that. You're going to go ahead and mount it right here. And then go ahead and tighten that. And then you should be good to go. So I do recommend using some sort of Loctite. That way, you know, there's no vibration and the screw doesn't come out. So totally up to you if you want to do that. But that is the mounting. All right, guys. So there you go. There is our bracket in place. Not going anywhere. All right. Here's the monitor. So we'll do just a little test fitting. And bam. There you go. You guys can see that. Cool. So I'm always like nervous of like, you know, knock on wood, the windshield breaking or whatever. So you never want to plug and pull too hard, right? But yeah, that looks like it's gonna be good in place. So, and look, this is the OEM wire. I think it was just the SOS and whatever button that was in front of the OEM rear view mirror. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tuck that away. But all right, here's the wire. So I'm gonna go ahead and start running some cables. We do have to decide where we're gonna mount the rear view camera, because obviously you guys remember this is a monitor now, so it's not a mirror anymore. So obviously we got to put the rear view camera in a good spot so I can see behind me, because obviously that's going to be the one camera that's going to be on most content that I can see on the screen. Now obviously it's got a camera in front that always records, so I'm not really too worried about that one, but definitely want to be able to see right behind me. So all right guys, now that we have that in place, I'm going to go ahead and we've got the power harness wire to the monitor. Basically this one end plugs into this side, and then we're going to run the cable down this way, down the pillar, down this way, and then we're going to I'm going to open up this side right here, open that up, and then run some of the wiring through here. Now I do need to find a power and constant in order to have this obviously give us the power that it needs, plus the ground. So I may go behind the radio. I'll see what I need to do. But majority of the wire will be kind of left in this corner down here. That way I've got a spot to plug in the rear view camera. So that'll be interesting. So but yeah, and then also we do have the antenna to run as well. So that's pretty plug and play. I'll probably stick the navigation antenna probably in that corner right here. That way we're done with that. I mean, do I really need 2 navigation systems? No, but if it comes with it, why not? Let's just see what it looks like. So yeah, let me go ahead and start running this wire here, and then I'll leave the antenna in that corner, and then I'll have the wires down here on the next clip so you see where my next step is. All right, here's my nav antenna. I'm just gonna go ahead and see, probably just put it here for now. I'm not gonna stick it. Tuck the wire in, run it down this way, and then I'll have everything sort of in this area, and then figure out my next step. All right, so you guys can see I ran my wires. Now what's coming up through here, I went ahead and connected the nav. So that is connected right here. Simple connection. So what I'm doing now is I'm gonna run my wire through underneath, up into here, up here. I'm gonna take the radio out, and so I can get my power, constant, and ground from there. So I'm gonna go ahead and start taking that apart. All right, so I've gone ahead and opened up the radio. Again, guys, depending on what you have, there's multiple ways to get power, constant, and ground. I just went this route, so it's totally up to you. But and again, I had to open up a little more than I wanted to, but whatever. So I've got the exact matching black, yellow, and power wire here. So I'm just gonna go ahead, splice that, get in there, and I mean, I probably could have followed this, but it was kind of all over the place. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and splice into there. Obviously this does come with a couple fuses, which is great. So won't have to worry about anything kind of going out. Everything will be connected. So I'm gonna go ahead and splice into that. Not gonna re-record that, and then put it all back together. All right, so wiring is complete on the radio side. I'm just gonna leave everything out for now. Now we're going to go ahead and plug in the extension to the rear view camera. What I want to do is actually put it inside the car, but facing out. Not sure how it's going to look, so I'm sort of going to play with it. But right now I just sort of want to have everything kind of turned on, make sure there's power, ground, make sure everything's working, and then we will go from there. So I'm not going to record me kind of testing anything out. That's going to be kind of boring. But that's sort of the game plan right now. All right, guys, so as you can see, I've ran the cable through the side of the car up here, and then right here is where I ran the camera. So let's see how it looks. I mean, maybe it doesn't look as aesthetically pleasing, but I just don't want it on the outside. I do actually have another camera that I'm going to put on the outside, I think. So I don't know. We'll see how this one goes. So I'm going to leave it here for now. Let's see, how it works. If I need to move it, I'll move it. But for now, we're going to leave the camera on the inside of the car and then see how that works. All right, guys, let's see what we got. Damn, look at that. Very cool. So that's it, guys. That is the install. Only last little tip for you guys is if you guys can see, there's one set screw right here just go ahead when you got the good spot, you know where you're at, go ahead, just tighten that up, and that's it. But yeah, there you go, guys. There you have, that's the install on this review monitor. Again, pretty excited about it. I'm gonna do another video of it, you know, of all the features and everything kind of on the next one, but this is just the install with it, so definitely wanted to separate both of them. So I appreciate you guys for watching. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.